Well, good afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Andrew Wilson here with the weekly weather update like we do every Monday at 2:30, and we also like to do it Thursdays at 2:30 as well to keep everybody updated on what the forecast is going to be for the week ahead and then also for the weekend. So let's talk a little bit about what we have going on out there today. We had a lot of shower activity this morning, even came down very heavy at times. Take a look at the time lapse here across Atlanta. You saw how gloomy it was just last night. The low clouds passing through, looking very ominous. You see that we had ended up having some heavy rainfall right here, even into Midtown and downtown at times. Right at sunrise, that rain really moved through, and you see those low clouds just kind of hanging out over the city. Well, those have now kind of mixed up, and now we have a little bit of blue sky starting to appear across much of the region. We're going to have a little bit more of that this afternoon, but still a brief shower is going to be possible at times, so don't get surprised by that. Much of us, though, are going to miss out on rain, though, this afternoon. That heavier rain is now well down to our south with a frontal boundary. That's going to continue to dip down a little bit further, keeping the shower and thunderstorm activity, the bulk of it, that is, away from us. Taking a look out towards Truist Park, not a bad view out there for today. Beautiful shot of Truist Park, as always, seeing some blue sky showing up there. We looked at Midtown just a moment ago. There it is again, and then we look off towards the King and Queen building there on the north end of the perimeter, looking stunning there as well. And then the airport, you like to see that there are no delays from any of that rain that we had earlier, and still moving smoothly out there right now. Seeing the shower and thunderstorm activity again kind of wither out and continue to make its way down towards the south. It's going to continue to kind of push down away from our region again, and they're going to deal with some shower and thunderstorm activity south of the Macon area for today. Of course, we had plenty of rainfall earlier on. You see that spots around the Atlanta metro picked up even up to half of an inch to an inch of rain, but look up towards Floyd County. That's where they saw a bulk of the rain here as we headed throughout the morning time frame and last night. Some spots picked up nearly 3 inches of rain from western Cherokee County all the way over to the Rome area into Floyd County. That's a significant amount of rainfall that fell in a quick period of time, and they ended up even having some flash flood warnings and some flash flood issues up there earlier on this morning. Looking at satellite and radar, you do see that we do have a lot of clearing off towards our northwest. That's some drier air that is going to be heading down into our direction. Meanwhile, you look down towards our south, look down towards that I-10 corridor. A lot of shower and thunderstorm activity. That's going to stick around for them for today, and that boundary is going to continue to bring them some rain chances further down to the south as we head throughout the next couple of days here. But for here in North Georgia, we're going to be a little bit drier. The 11 Alive app will show you that if you download it. You just got to hit that daily tab. Right now, you're looking at the hourly. 83 degrees is what it currently is in Atlanta. You see we rise into the mid-80s this afternoon. Going to have the chance for an isolated shower or storm, and then it's going to be drier overnight tonight. You can watch the newscast live right there from your phone. You can send in weather wow moments. You can check the radar, all of the above. Make sure you download that 11 Alive app. It can be really useful right there to your smartphone. You can also download our 11 Alive Plus app on Roku and Fire TV. That allows you to get extra weather and news information on those news stories you may be a little bit more interested in, and also extra weather information like the weather update you're watching right now, right there at your fingertips. Just make sure you download that 11 Alive Plus app. So what do we have right now? Again, it's 83 in Atlanta. We have 82 in Dalton, 80 in Blairsville and Clayton. You're seeing 79 down towards Covington. Still a little bit cooler in Thomaston, where they had the rain a little bit more recently. Temperatures sitting in the lower 70s, but those temperatures will rise this afternoon. Again, I'm thinking a majority of the region hits the mid-80s. That is below average for this time of year. Right now you're looking at a scale that shows us, or a graph rather, that shows us the average high, that color in red there, average low in blue, and going through time over the last 30 days from left to right. You can see that we've had a lot of days where we at least hit 90 degrees here as we've headed throughout the last couple of weeks. Especially over the last few days, we had temperatures in the lower to mid 90s each day, so it's nice to have a little bit of relief from the heat, but that is just going to make a comeback later on this week. Looking at forecast track, you see the isolated shower and storm possible this afternoon by about 5 p.m. Maybe up there just east of Atlanta, maybe closer on over towards Stone Mountain, could encounter one of those showers, maybe over towards Covington. Then we move into the overnight time frame, and the rain chances go down completely. Temperatures dropping to the 60s and 70s. We move into the afternoon. Temperatures will be rising back into the mid-80s for highs to upper 80s even as we head throughout the day on Tuesday, close to around average for this time of year, and maybe a 10% chance or less for a brief shower, and that's about it. We'll do it all over again on Wednesday. Temperatures starting off in the 70s and 60s, and then as we head into the afternoon, temperatures will rise into the upper 80s, lower 90s, hot conditions. It will be a little bit hotter there for the day on Wednesday compared to Tuesday. Look at the temperatures going up too. Tuesday, 89, 93 there by the time we head on into the afternoon on Wednesday, 94 for Thursday. That's above average. The average high this time of year is 90 degrees. And while the temperatures are going to be going up, it doesn't mean that we're going to be drier there for the end of the week and into the weekend. Looking at Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're going to have scattered showers and storms possible. I think some of those showers and storms on Friday and Saturday could even bring some really heavy rainfall at times, and that could even continue into Sunday to go along with it. So what's one of the big reasons why we're going to be a little bit drier as far as rain chances are concerned for the next couple of days, and why it's going to be a little bit wetter here as we head into the end of the week? Well, look at how much moisture is in the air here as we head throughout the day here on Tuesday and into Wednesday. We get that drier air from further off to the north. Right now, winds are out of the northwest. They're bringing in that drier air. That's going to stick around for a little bit, but then you see a surge in the moisture again coming in from the south. We're going to end up having some higher moisture content in the atmosphere as we head into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and that's why also I'm thinking that we could end up seeing some heavier rain there as we head into the end of the week and into the weekend with how much moisture is actually going to be in the air. We could use some of the rainfall, so it's good to have it, but we just don't want to see it on the weekends, right? Here's how much rain we've had so far for this month. You see that the month of July has given us still under an inch of rain, even though we're about 9 days through it. This does not include the rain that we had this morning. That update will come out from the National Weather Service later this afternoon, but you will see that it did give us a significant amount that will help boost us back up a little bit for the month. But I think it wasn't enough to quite get us up to where we need to be as far as the normal year to date. We are behind for the year and the month as far as rainfall is concerned. We need more rain. You see that we have abnormally dry conditions that have now made their way down into portions of Fulton County, Cobb County, Cherokee County, and then stretching up to Floyd County. And really, that's the only type of drought situation that we have in Georgia at all. You saw even down towards the south, we didn't really even have much in the way of drought. There wasn't any abnormally dry conditions there. So if we can get enough rain for some of those communities, we could see these abnormally dry conditions go away. Again, that map does not include the heavy rain we had this morning up towards Floyd County, so we could very well see that improve. That Drought Monitor map updates every Thursday. It takes data every Tuesday. It'll gather the data, and then the map updates on Thursday. So we could very well see a big improvement there thanks to the rainfall that we just recently saw. Now, over the next 7 days, we are going to get a significant amount of rain at times, especially for areas off to the west of Atlanta, stretching over towards the Alabama-Georgia state line. Remember, a majority of this rain is looking like it's going to fall Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, looking like we'll get anywhere from an inch to maybe up to 2.5 inches there, closer towards the state line. You see that a majority of our region, though, is going to get anywhere from a half of an inch to an inch of rainfall. The lowest amounts of rain is going to be into northeast portions of Georgia. So let's check out the tropics now. Looking like we have a medium chance for tropical development out into the middle of the Atlantic. This system is moving away from the United States. Not a threat for us, but something we'll keep you updated on. If it does earn a name, it would be Don. So we haven't had a new named system in a while. Let's hope things continue to stay calm fairly out there in the Atlantic. We had a little bit of a increase in activity out there when Brett and Cindy were both going and kind of ramping up out there into the Atlantic and moving across to the Caribbean, but things have fallen apart, and let's hope that trend continues. Of course, we have a lot of hurricane season to go. Season started on June 1st. The peak climatologically is typically around September 10th, and then the season ends November 30th. So we'll keep you updated on all of that all throughout the next few months. Your 7-day forecast shows that we have had the 60% chance for rain today. That was for the morning. Rain chances this afternoon are going to be more at about a 20% chance. 86 for the high. We had 89 on Tuesday. Wednesday bringing a high of 93, mostly sunny out there. And then the temperatures continue to stay hot for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then you see the scattered showers and storms that are going to be possible there for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and yes, even into Sunday. So unfortunately, it will be a wet weekend. I think a majority of the rain would, again, as we head throughout the next 7 days, be on that Friday, Saturday, and yes, even into, I'm thinking, Sunday morning time frame, unfortunately. But hopefully that shower activity can help help cool us off a little bit with how hot it's going to be out there. Looking at the 8 to 14 day outlook, the temperatures looking like they're going to stay above average for this time of year. That would be in those mid 90s, like what we have possible for some days over this next week. So that trend is looking like it will continue as we head into the end portion of the month of July. Remember, that's looking at from day 8 through day 14, so beyond the 7-day forecast. That does not include the 7-day forecast itself. Then day 8 through day 14 looking like slightly above average rainfall could be possible for our area, which is good. Again, we could use a little bit of rainfall. Taking a look at your weekend getaways, if you plan on doing any traveling this weekend, it's looking like we are going to have some nice conditions down towards Destin on Friday and Saturday. Sunday and Monday bringing a little bit of an increased chance for showers and storms. Gatlinburg going to be dealing with kind of similar conditions to what we have here in North Georgia. Scattered showers and storms each day. Charleston going to be at least a little bit drier there for Friday and Sunday, but you see that Saturday and Monday could bring some storms, and then Savannah also having some similar conditions to us, but they could be drier on Saturday. And you saw Lake Lanier. Unfortunately, we are going to have some of those storms. Your Peach State outlook here for the next 3 days for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you're traveling across the state, looking like it is going to be drier. I think that some spots of the state, again, are going to start to see some storms on Thursday, like Macon and here in the Atlanta area. Temperatures in the 90s for highs there as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. It is going to be much hotter out there. And then your Georgia State Park forecast. Remember to pack plenty of water if you're going to be heading out to do any hikes. Always overpack the amount of water that you think you need. You want to make sure that you're staying safe out there on those trails when it's this hot. Temperatures rising into the 80s for highs tomorrow. Would be a great day to go maybe hike out at some of the waterfalls, maybe jump in if there's a swimming hole to cool off a little bit. Hope everybody can have a wonderful week of doing a little bit of hiking out there and just exploring the wilderness here throughout North Georgia. Of course, it's going to be a great week though to do anything outside as long as you're drinking plenty of water, at least over the next few days. Your 7-day forecast again showing that we have the heat Thursday and Friday. Yes, we have the showers and storms. Download that 11 Alive app and you can keep an eye on the forecast whenever you're on the go. That way you know where that rain could be occurring. And then just make sure that you're being safe in that heat. So we love to do the update every Monday and every Thursday again at 2:30 p.m. Be sure to tune in this Thursday. We'll have our next update to let you know what's going to be going on this weekend and if anything changes in the forecast. Don't forget that you can always catch 11 Alive every evening at 5, 6 on the ATL at 7, and then we're back on 11 Alive by the time we get to 11 o'clock. And then every morning you can get updates from meteorologist Chesley McNeil, and then into the afternoon, of course, you can also get updates on 11alive.com whenever you need those weather updates on the go. So have a wonderful week ahead of you, and we'll continue to keep you updated on everything right here at 11 Alive.